Last time our heroes faced the Lotus Eaters set as a trap by Odysseus. Flora fell for their charms, but Cleo and Elspeth saved the day. The three of them then proceeded to defeat Odysseus, with Cleo enjoying kneecapping the professor, maybe a little too much. Once defeated, Madison remembered some of the plans of the Titan, and the three heroes are now headed to the campus bar to defeat the next soul on the list. Hello everyone and welcome to a Rendezvous with Destiny, a Scion actual play podcast. As ever, I am the humble GM Luce, and with me today I have...
Hello, I'm Graham. I play the character of Elspeth Lockwood, the Guardian of Balder.
Hi, I'm Will. I play Cleo, who is a hunter of Bast.
Hi, I'm Am. I play Flora Watson, daughter of the Monkey King, who is starting to feel super protective of her special happy place, which is the student bar. She's very nervous, guys.
It's all going to be just fine.
You gave me things you liked and loved. What did you think I was going to do? You gave me power here.
My reflection of Flora in myself is the fact that between our last two recording sessions, Luce and I both had our birthdays.
Old now.
And Will's little sister got me a cocktail book and loads of syrups to make some cool drinks. That's my overlapping personality with Flora, is that we both like to make
alcohol.
Oh, it's like all of you didn't entirely base your characters on yourselves.
Not in the slightest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Graham.
Genuinely, I don't think Cleo is that much like me necessarily.
No, you're the only one, whereas
yeah.
Flora and Elspeth's like,
Yeah.
What can I see here?
I see things here.
I was talking to one of my friends about this earlier who listens to the podcast. Hello, Eileen.
Shout out.
Eileen, friend of the podcast. Shout out. And she said, Flora is who you would be if you didn't have an anxiety disorder. She's just you, but without being nerfed by God. And I was like, yeah, that's correct.
If anything, being related to an actual, like, real-life God is being buffed by God, surely.
I don't know.
I don't think that's the way Flora looks at it.
Flora feels that
I think
way.
Flora disagrees.
Well,
can we go and defend my special baby, please?
We can. So, as we left off the end of last episode, all of you just defeated sort of defeated the Lotus Eaters, sort of left. You defeated Odysseus, and his soul is now in the box with the soul of Achilles. And Madison told you he would meet you later out. We've got a couple of hours before the planned attack on the diplomatic meeting. It's happening later this afternoon. Madison is going to go research some things because he thinks he knows who is behind all the attacks, but he needs to sort of look at that. So he's gone off to do that while you three are headed to the Cherry Tree Grove, where Fred, one of Flora's work colleagues, is seemingly been possessed by one of the souls. You're not friends with Fred.
No, I'm not.
He's a nice guy, and he's just a little grating. You know, on my gap year, I went volunteering in South America. Everyone knows
we
a
all
friend.
know a friend.
Mine is my sister.
So, and you know that he is opening up on his own. He's opening the bar up now. He's going to be there on his own because staff get in there about half an hour to an hour before the bar actually opens to set things up. Also, you just defeated you on your way there. So are you headed straight there? Are you going to do anything else beforehand? What's the plan?
First off, Flora has never headed straight anything. Secondly, can you describe to me like how the bar is laid out in the university? Is it a separate building? Is it incorporated into sort of like a series of buildings? Basically, I'm asking because I don't want to ruin my bar, so I'm asking if there's like a back alley or something where we can fight instead of hurting.
So there's sort of like a main hub building on campus that's got where you go if you need any help with your accommodation, or if you need, it's like a sort of general help desk, sort of just the admin building really. And on the ground floor of that, one half of the ground floor of that building is the Cherry Tree Grove. So there's a couple of ways to get into it. There is sort of a bit of an alleyway around the back where all the bins are kept. There's an entrance on the side straight into the bar, but you can also enter the bar from within the building itself, from the other half bit of the building. There's a couple of different entrances. It's not very fancy or anything, it's just quite a big open space. There's a bit that, so in the evenings people can dance, there's a bit of a dance floor, there's booths along 3 of the walls. There's quite a deep bar, and then the kitchen is behind the bar and a bit separated, and there's tables scattered around.
Okay.
But it's mainly sort of one big room rather
in that
than
case.
little rooms or something like that.
For some reason, in my
Yeah.
mind, it was in the basement. I don't know
Yeah.
why. There's no basis for this, but in my mind, it was underground. I don't know why.
It feels like a...
And now I'm like, ooh, daylight. Exciting.
There are windows, but it's not blinds, but it's almost like a lot of them have been painted black. So there's not a lot of natural light in the room even during the day.
Yeah, no,
God, I
I know
hate
what
that
you
place.
mean. I would like to, take the girls round to the sort of the back entrance and we'll run away. Be like, so, I'm gonna text him and ask him to come let me in and be like, oh, I've left some stuff there. And you guys hide and we can, ambush him.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
What's his, the... whatever, the spirit's name is, what's his backstory? Like, what's going on with him? Are there any weaknesses we can exploit? That sort of thing?
Aeneas, right?
No.
No.
That's your mom's friend.
That's
It's Jason.
Jason.
It's
Yeah,
Jason,
no, I had it
Jason,
written
yeah.
down the wrong way round. Jason's weaknesses. He's usually works as part of a group. He's pretty strong on his own, but he usually works as part of a team. So maybe that'll be helpful that he is on his own this time. He's quite, perhaps, overconfident. So I think he will take the bait.
So much like Fred.
Right,
Yeah.
so you think we could, gold him or something, you know?
Probably, yeah. He's not a particularly honourable person, although he would like to pretend that he was. So
I mean, I know I really don't want to play around with the term white knight, but if I'm like, help, I'm a poor girl in trouble, please let me in, I'm sure he'll be, very keen to do it.
yeah, I think that could work.
Alright.
Put it this way, I think he would run into a situation head first, quite possibly.
Exactly. So, do you want to have a code word, or do you just want to wait until you hear me, hit things?
That's not a code word. Did you have one in mind?
Oh, I thought the idea was really cool. Wait, Cleo, is there a sports word for let's go, or let's start this secret sports plan we were planning?
Hike?
Hike. That sounds good to me.
Cool.
Alright, I'm in. We'll find somewhere to hide out that's about a couple meters away.
There's a big dumpster which you guys can hide behind or in.
I'm gonna go with behind.
Yeah, there's just some trash cans and stuff. You guys will be fine. So we're gonna rock up to the back alley and I'm gonna wait for the girls to hide before shooting out text.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hide behind this dumpster.
Likewise, I'm going to try to hide and also find just some trash that I can use as a weapon with my improvised fighting.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh, bottle him.
Ah, yes.
Except it wouldn't be a
Correct
bottle.
response.
It would be like a Jeroboam or something.
Okay, because you're both trying to hide, can you roll me cunning with either survival or subterfuge?
Guys, do you think I should roll 1 dice or 1 dice? I think I should roll for 1 dice.
So that's
Single.
yeah. So I just rolled 5 dice and got 1 success. So that's not
Oh
great,
boy,
is
it's a
it?
7. It's a just missed.
Oh. So... yeah, so...
I'm just failing to hide with a large sword.
So, Cleo, you do manage to sort of squeeze yourself behind the dumpster a bit
I'm
and duck
stepping on
down.
Cleo's
It's
feet.
not comfortable,
fine.
and you're not sure how well you are hidden, but you think you've managed to at least, you're not obvious immediately. Elspeth, you're just okay, I'm gonna get behind this dumpster, and you try and get behind the dumpster, and the sword is just in the way, and you're just
Cleo, could you... Sorry, move in a bit there. Just gotta get in here.
and also you haven't
this is not
ducked
working.
down, you're just sort of standing there a bit awkwardly, a little bit stuck.
Yeah.
And then you're just sort of standing there now, a bit okay, this is just gonna happen like this now.
Oh, this is awkward.
And so,
Can I see them?
you can't see Cleo, you can see Elspeth.
You can see me.
She's not immediately obvious, and the door does open outwards, so you should technically be hidden by the door, but anyone else is just gonna see someone standing behind a dumpster.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna text Fred and
Hello.
be like, Hey, left some stuff in the bar the other night. Please could you come let me in? Thank you so much. And like a little smiley face.
Yeah, and you look at your phone and you see the thing with like, you got the 3 dots, they disappear again, 3 dots, disappear, and then the message that finally, the text message that finally comes through is, oh, of course I'll come and save you. With like, and then you wait.
Don't like him.
A couple of minutes, and the door starts to open from the inside. Can you roll me intellect with either culture or empathy, please?
Okay, my empathy... Did you say intellect?
Yes.
Okay. My empathy skill is for people in need, and if Fred is being possessed by ghosts, he's very in need, so can I add a dice?
Yes, I will let you add your dice for people in need.
I'm rolling 9 dice! Come on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 1 of them exploding. 5 successes.
Very nice indeed. Yeah, so the door opens and you see Fred. It's just Fred. Little smummy, bit too much hair gel, or like hair, clay, something in it. I think a little like Draco Malfoy in the like where he's got the hair slicked back a little too much.
Oh yeah, when he's a little baby.
Yes, that kind of vibe, and it's a little upsetting. But you do notice, because when you were fighting both Leah and Professor Manison when they'd been possessed, they were unconscious, sort of in the glowing forms of the ghosts. But you notice that Fred just seems like Fred. There's no glowing, there's no sort of extra body.
Okay.
He just opens the door and sort of leans on it a bit and is like, oh yeah, hey Flora, like, what did you leave?
Is there like an equivalent of like an insight arcana check?
Oh, occult is a skill.
That is true, but I don't have anything in occult, so you know.
That's your own fault. So it's going to be intellect occult to try and figure out what's going on here.
That is 4 dice. Just picking the 4th one. Which one's...
You got this.
Yeah, I picked the gold sparkly one.
Pick a shiny one.
But only one of them
Pick a
succeeded,
magical
so
one.
you know.
Yeah.
So you know that feeling where the hair on the back of your neck stands up when something scares you or freaks you out, or something's a little bit creepy and you don't know that feeling where someone's watching you standing behind you and the hair like prickles up on the back of your neck. You can feel that happening. It's almost like there's this something is approaching, something otherworldly, and you think you might have gotten to Fred before the soul has.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna sort of do a 1,000-yard stare for like half a second, and then be like, "Oh, hi, Fred!" Like loud enough so the girls hiding behind the dumpster can hear. I brought my friends to help me. Look, this is Elspeth and Cleo. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello. And so I say, trying to like wiggle myself out from halfway behind a bin, awkwardly. Hi, we're here to help. Like she said, not suspicious.
Okay, for that, can you roll me cunning and subterfuge, please?
But I said I wasn't suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
It's a 7,
suspicious.
so it's a fail. That's a fail.
Yeah, he sort of looks at you, and you always see him mumbling under his breath, like, "What? Who's behind it? Doesn't matter." Hi. Yeah, sure. Friends of Flo are friends of mine. Come on in.
Flo, eh? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk in, sort of giving him a little bit of a stink eye, just eyeing him very suspiciously, and then just kind of wait for the others to follow me.
Okay. Following into the bar.
Yeah, so Fred holds the door open for the 3 of you, and then sort of ushers you through, because the door opens into the kitchen area rather than straight into the bar. So yeah, so he leads you through the kitchen and out into the front of the bar. Like, yeah, so where do you think you left it? Like, what did you leave?
Oh, I don't know. It was like, you know, like textbooks and stuff and a sock. I can't really remember where I left them. You know how much I, like to party, so I guess we'll just have to look all around together as a group, as a team. And then I'm gonna like start looking, but not really like look, just kind of like try to keep an eye on Fred, see what he's doing, see what happens.
Yeah, Fred is trying to look like he's searching really hard and also trying to look really cool while doing it, so is being completely useless.
Classic Fred.
Yeah, classic Fred.
Whilst we're searching, can I actually be having a bit of a search? I have the presence of magic knack, which means I can I know if there's a magical source nearby or a magical item or magic happening. So
Yes.
can I be? I would like to
A
be
very
looking
good
around
thing in this
for
game.
magic-ness.
Okay, can you roll me the intellect occult roll, and a 7 and up is going to be successes here rather than the normal 8.
I love actually being competent. No, apparently I don't, because that's all of those failed.
Ooh.
All of those dice are a fail.
You do have that feeling, like your hair standing up on the back of your neck. You know something's off, but you can't tell what it is. As the four of you are all searching around, you hear this sort of scraping noise as the door from the alleyway is thrown open, and this sort of glowing blue ball flies into the room and is heading straight for Fred. So
Headed
can
in the
everyone
box.
roll me initiative, please, which is cunning plus your best combat skill.
Alright.
That's right, lovely.
I got 1 success.
Oh hey, me too. Yeah, 1 success.
You have
I
my
also
curse.
got 1 success.
You all have
so-
my
God.
curse.
It's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine. Everything is good. It's okay. It's good. It's fine.
Oh well.
Oh, well, it's only
it
Fred.
it doesn't really matter. We just have to like slap the devil out of him. It's fine.
It might even be therapeutic.
Yeah, this blue ball comes flying in through and is heading straight for Fred. Fred looks at it, and he can see it, and he sees what it is. And he's like, what the hell is going on here? What is that? Who wants to go first? You all have the same score.
Box person.
Wait, is it in him at this point? or
No,
not?
it's flying
No.
towards him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna grab the box and open it.
Jump on it.
Open the box. Because it's not possessing someone, can you roll me intellect occult?
I only have like 2 dice in this. Okay, wait.
Time to hit,
Yep,
hit the ball.
That is 1 success.
Nice. You open the box, and the soul doesn't immediately get drawn into it with that amount of success. You feel there's this, because it's a little more ethereal than the other ones were, the box can't get quite a good a grab on it. Almost the magic of the box can't grab it as well, because it doesn't have that sort of human element of having possessed someone. You do know that if you keep using the box, and if maybe it gets closer to the box, it should be able to go in without having possessed anyone.
Okay, well, I mean, can I run towards the orb with the box open?
You can start to run towards it.
Hey guys, we gotta beat the ever-loving crap out of this orb, okay?
Okay, and then Cleo or Elspeth.
Yeah, I'll go. I want to yell at the bull.
Nice.
Let's go.
Go for it. Yell at the
Hey,
ball.
try possessing someone your own size.
Are you doing anything specific with that, or
No, I'm just yelling.
you're
at
just
it.
yelling it? Okay.
Oh, wait. I do have a thing for this. When I make a show of force or intimidate my enemy, I roll a knack skill roll. On a success, it has to focus its efforts on dealing with me first, suffering +2 difficulty to attack anyone else.
Yes. So
I'm doing
that. Roll me what you'd roll to attack someone, but 7s and up
Okay.
will succeed, and
So
I will roll against it, but however many successes you get means
So-
that
so-
it's going to be focusing on you.
So that'd be close combat plus
And-
dex? Or-
Yes,
Okay.
dex or might.
Yeah, it's going to be dex from me, Chief. 3 with 1 exploding, 3 successes.
Nice. Yeah, you're 2 above the glowing blue orb soul of Jason, so he is focused on you now, and instead of continuing the trajectory towards Fred.
I've also got another thing. I don't know if I can use this now. It's Grand Entrance. When you make a first impression, roll your knack skill. On a success, the target remembers you favourably. Enhancement social rolls?
I'm not
Sure.
gonna, because you're in the middle of combat, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that, 'cause that's the more of a social one.
Yeah, no, that's
not really
fine.
gonna apply as well.
I didn't know if it was going to be like intimidation later or something like that, but sure.
I think you've managed to get its attention enough.
Yeah.
So it's weird because it doesn't, because it's not fully, it's a glowing blue orb rather than in the form of a body. It doesn't have a face as such, but if it did, its focus seems to have shifted from Fred to Cleo now.
Good.
So Elspeth, you're up.
Okay, I want to do my fortress thing that I do at the start of combat first, which is
Okay.
roll an act skill plus 1 enhancement. So, and a
Nice.
Go
roll
for
with close combat, which is 4. Okay, none of those are successes. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
I would then like to... Whereabouts are we in relation to the soul and also to Flora
So,
in this room?
because Flora said you all sort of say, oh, let's all search the same area, I'm assuming you're all quite, not next to each other, but you're all in quite a close space. Sort of in
Yeah.
like one end of the bar, sort of behind the bar, looking where you might have theoretically actually left something rather than just randomly.
Okay.
And the soul has just come through. So it's on the same wall as you guys, but at different ends of the room. So it started
alright.
floating. So it's maybe 15, 20 feet away from you guys, but moving towards you.
Okay, because I kind of want to... My plan would be to get around the other side of it then, I suppose, given we're all grouped up together, and then I want to essentially use my sword like a giant baseball bat and sort of slap it towards
I'll
Flora.
say you can get there and do that in this turn.
Great. I would like to baseball this...
Nice.
Spirit.
Can you roll to baseball the spirit?
Okay. Yeah, that's might and close combat, I assume?
Yes, it will be mighty close combat.
Great. My close combat specialism is sort of spatial awareness. I don't
Yes,
know
I'll
if
say that helps
here.
because you're trying to calculate the trajectory of how to hit it, so I'll say that counts.
Okay. So is that enhanced?
Oh, that
or
gives you
dice?
another die.
How does that work? Oh, yes. 3 successes, 2 of them are exploding. Exploded to another explosion,
Very nice.
so that's 4 successes. 4 successes.
Yeah, that. So you hit the ball, and it does. It was moving towards. Now moving towards Cleo, and you sort of whack it, and it starts moving quicker and a little more out of control. And it does sort of
Hey Flora, catch!
shiver as you hit it. It seems like you did do some damage, but not a lot.
Okay, that's fine. That's all by me.
So now the souls go, and it is heading straight for you, Cleo. Can you roll me combat defense, please?
Okay. This is something that I'm, in theory, good at, so...
You have so many dice in this.
Yes. No,
That's
I know I've got lots of dice in it. That doesn't mean I'm going to roll well.
If you get possessed, we can take you. I'm not worried about it.
4
Nice.
on my defense.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see the ball coming towards you, and you sort of get down into almost like a attack, so like a tackle maneuver, and it sort of slams into your chest and bounces off.
Right.
So Fred, seeing all this happening, seeing the sword, seeing everything, is just like, what's going on? What's going on? What is this? Flora! Help! One of your guys goes.
Okay, so speaking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
In that case, I just like to yell back at Fred and be like, "It's fine, don't worry about it. Just stay there. Just be safe. We will talk about this later. Everything is good. We have everything
Yeah.
under control." And then I'm just gonna run towards the orb with the box. Just try it again. Take another crack at it.
Yeah, so you run towards it. Are you gonna try and scoop it into the box, or...?
Yep. I'm scooping. I'm gonna scoop.
Nice. Just for fun, can you roll me... It's gonna be dexterity... Probably dexterity athletics.
Okay, I have 7 dice.
That's good, right?
Oh, I got no successes.
Oof.
Oh no.
One of us. One of us.
Well, that's no good.
I was gonna be like, it's fine. You've got loads. You should be alright at this. Only on a massive failure will this not work. Yeah. So you try and scoop it, and you just miss
Imagine that.
the ball. But it's now it's really close to the box. It does seem weaker. So Cleo or Elspeth, who wants to go up next?
Can I say that I've left the box sort of hanging at my side
Yeah.
or got my hand outstretched with it, so that if any of the other girls want to take it and try and use it, they can.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. So you've got a hold of it, but it's sort of like bouncing on your hand, so either you can close it, or if someone else grabs it, they could be able to. I'll say that's absolutely fine.
I would like to try and trap the soul in the box then.
Nice. How are you going to try and do it?
Sort of a little bit more carefully than just running at it, going snap in the box like that, like a crocodile. I'd like to be a bit more careful with it and sort of try and work out where almost the focus of this sort of weird floaty orb thing is, and then just go around that with the box, just very snappily.
Cool. Yeah. You saw from when Cleo was yelling at it, it is now very much focused on Cleo. So if you roll, this is going to be a bit of a weird one, but can you roll me intellect athletics to try
Okay, I can do that.
and trap it in the box?
Sounds fun.
3 and 3. 2 successes.
Yep, you managed to sort of slam the box around it. Sort of, because it was so focused on Cleo, you sort of put the box underneath it and slam it in front of it, and the box closes. So there's that sort of glow of light from it, and then it subsides.
Ah, nice one, guys. I think we got it. Everyone okay? No one possessed? I mean,
Can someone tell me what is going on, please? What? Why do you have a sword?
we just left our small glowy orb in here, but we've got it now, so we'll go.
Hey, Luce, can I, take a look at Fred?
Yes?
Yeah. Now, combat's over. Can all of you roll me intellect and either empathy or occult?
Okay.
And can I have my person in need specialty?
I'll let you have person in need. He's very much needing you to help him
I've
right
got
now.
1 in both of those, so 2 dice
I
for
got-
me.
2 successes.
One success and 2 dice, so you know.
And that would be 8 successes for me. I'm back, baby.
We take that.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's a pass. You sort of noticed it a little bit in the fight, because he sort of seemed to see what was going on a bit more. But looking at him now, he's definitely not mortal. There's something. You're not sure if he's one of you, but there's definitely something happening there.
Yeah, I think Flora's just gonna sort of pull up a couple chairs for them to sit down on and be like, "Hey, so why don't we have a little chat? Ellie, could you go make us some tea,
sure.
please?
Get the British person to make tea.
You were
That's-
literally
yeah,
the only
okay.
person who drank
No, I'll
tea
go
that
it.
time Professor Madison offered us some, okay?
No, it's fine. Sorry, I still got the old adrenaline going. I'll go make some... What kind of tea do you have? I'll find it, don't worry. You carry on.
Yeah, so Fred sits down with you, and he's just staring at you.
Okay, so time to start with a potentially invasive question, but maybe a useful one. Do you have both of your parents?
Technically, I was adopted, but
Okay, that one's not super duper useful, but we'll keep going. So, myths are real, like folklore and gods and monsters. Yeah, that's all a thing. And it's kind of our job to deal with that. Cleo, anything to add here for our friend?
I mean, I'm kind of still getting there myself, so I think I'll leave it to you, Flora.
Fair enough. Yeah, so if you're like us, you could have been chosen by a god like Cleo and Elspeth, or you could be like me, and one of your parents could be, a god. Like my dad is like a monkey king or something.
This is getting great, guys.
I'm sorry. What?
Look, I don't know. Are you particularly good at anything, so we can figure out who your parent is? And I'd like to use a knack, please.
What knack do you want to use?
Good listener. When you make casual conversation with an NPC, the character will reveal important information.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So how he fits into this world? It's gonna be a mental attribute. What's your best mental attribute?
Oh, cunning.
Cunning. So it's gonna be. I'll say cunning and
Nice.
empathy, and you can have your people in need,
Yay, thank you.
and it's a sevens and upper successes.
Okay, it is 10 dice time. Okay, that is 6 successes.
Yeah, looking at him, he's a Scion like you.
Ooh.
You don't know of who, but it's not one of the 3 pantheons that you guys are from. You can tell that much.
Okay, so I think you're like us. But Cleo, what do you think we should do?
We could probably just hand him over to the professor now, I think.
I mean, yeah, tomorrow, but right now he's doing some research, and then we've got that big thing that we all need to go to together.
Yeah, we can just sort of drag him along with us.
I mean, yeah, I know we could, but it's it's kind of dangerous. Fred, can you fight?
I mean, a little bit. I'm on the uni fencing team.
I mean, Cleo, could you teach him to brawl a little bit? I guess we got a little bit of time.
Not really. I mean, like, if I'm fighting people, it's just like a switch goes off in my head and I just don't really, like, remember what's happening.
I'm just worried about whether he's going to be able to, hold himself when we're up against pretty scary dudes.
I'm like the captain of the uni fencing team. Like I do have a sword.
Oh, can you go get it?
But, can I just... So, sorry. You're telling me that, myths are real?
This is taking a lot more time than I thought it would. Why don't let's just go to the strawberry fields. Let's just go to the strawberry fields.
Yeah, I mean, we could. We haven't got that long until our meeting, though.
Well, you got here about 11ish, and this hasn't taken very long, because you sort of defeated the Jason's soul quite easily. So it's probably... You could probably get to the strawberry fields by about 11:45, and you're meeting Professor Madison at 1.
Oh, I thought it was at 2 o'clock.
The actual meeting starts at 2. Did you want to meet him before that or not?
I mean, yeah, but we don't need a whole hour,
You
right?
could feasibly push that to 1:30, so you've got a bit of time.
Okay, I mean, I guess then we'll, go to the bar and then go to the meeting. Although, I'm still kind of worried. Ellie, would you mind, showing him a couple more stabby moves than, fencing moves?
I'm not going to... Can I have a quick look at your sword?
Sure.
As Elspeth hands it over, I'm just gonna pick up, something fairly innocuous looking, just in case.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this is really nicely made, man. The balance is, perfect.
Yeah, it does feel quite well balanced, although I usually just sort of wave it in the general direction.
That's not... do you know anything about sword fighting?
Stick them with the pointy end?
Too many people watch Game of Thrones.
I know, right, that last season. Anyway, getting sidetracked.
Yeah, that's really nicely made, and he hands it back.
Thank you.
Okay, so why don't we go to the strawberry fields? Garyon's great. You're gonna love him.
Guys.
Garyon?
Yeah.
Okay, odd name.
Odd guy.
Fair. I'm serious. You all seem a little odd yourselves.
You might want to stop talking about us like that,
Wow.
considering,
Okay.
we're sort of only entering into this world at this point.
I was quite happy just chilling, then you all came in to the bar and told me that magic is real.
You were about to be possessed. I don't know if
I was about to be what?
They told you this.
I mean, nothing happened. It's fine.
You saw the blue floaty thing, right? What? You've already told him all about
I
this.
saw the blue floaty thing. I'm sorry, possessed?
Yeah.
As in exorcist, head spinning round.
We've yet to see any head spinning.
Why don't we just focus on the fact that you didn't get possessed because of our amazing, incredible teamwork? Now, why don't you text Jerry and tell him you're sick, and we can go to lunch.
Okay. And he takes his phone out and sends off a text.
And then, I just kind of want to grab him and frog march him towards the strawberry fields with hopefully the girls following.
Yeah, you manage to. You frog march him. Doesn't take you that long to get there. It is open again. It's open for lunch. There's not many people in there.
He's my favourite friend there.
Your favourite friend is not in there at the moment.
On the way over there, can I text the professor and ask if he wants to join us there first?
Yeah, of course.
Sort of 2 birds, 1 stone kind of deal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You send off the message, and then while you're walking about a couple, 5-10 minutes later, a message comes back saying,
Alright.
yes, I'll meet you there. We probably need to plan some stuff.
Great.
Yeah, so you all start heading to Strawberry Fields. As you get in, yes, your friend Simon in quotation marks, is not in the bar, as you can see, or maybe not at the moment. Argus is behind the counter. He's sort of leaning on it and talking over his shoulder through the open door into the kitchen. There's a couple of fawns sat at a table. There is a centaur with a police uniform jacket hung on the back of the chair and the hat on the table. He's sort of awkwardly sat at a table, sort of on the floor. That thing where horses kneel down.
Cleo, do you think I can pet him? Or is that rude?
I would, or I'd at least ask him first,
I think that would be probably quite rude.
The centaur's head turns over at you and glares at you, and very similar looking to Captain Holt from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Doesn't say anything, just makes direct eye contact with the eyes narrowed.
I give him a very awkward wave and go sit down.
Yeah, I think that was a no.
Nods a little stiffly and then turns back to his drink.
Okay, so just double checking. You can see all of this, right, Fred?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you sort of see him, mouth closed, eyes very wide.
So has anything weird like this happened to you before, Fred? Or is this sort of a first time kind of deal?
I've had odd dreams before that didn't make any sense.
What about?
A lot of swords, and I'd wake up knowing how to use them.
Okay.
Is that to do with this?
I'd imagine so, yeah, but I'm not entirely sure what it means yet.
I'm
but
telling you, this
I
is
should
something
think
to
it's
do with
related.
a god of swords.
God, swords. I know, I'm drawing a blank here, guys, but the Professor might know.
I'd quite like to get some shots and bring them back to the table.
Fred downs his
Okay.
immediately.
Isn't it quite early? Yeah.
I pass mine to Fred.
Fred immediately downs the shot, and is just sort of sitting there, looking a bit freaked out, sweating slightly, maybe a little panicking.
Are there any humans in the bar?
No, this is you've been here a couple times now, and it's very much if a human wouldn't go here, they don't see something they'd want to go look at.
Okay, in that case, she's gonna sort of yell across the bar. Hey, Argus!
Yeah, what?
We got a new one. Do you have anything we can give him, like some yellow pages, or a drink, or a lot of drinks?
Yeah, you guys are new ones. Sure, fine. And he sort of reaches under the bar, and he sort of brings something out, looks at where you guys are sitting, thinks about it, turns it into a paper aeroplane and lobs it at you, and it's a little pamphlet, leaflet thing that says, "So, you might be magic."
Oh my god. Hey, can we get 3 more of those, please?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
And then he brings some more over. He just he sees Fred, puts a hand on Fred's shoulder, "Do you need a paper bag, dude?" No. It's fine. Okay, and then Argus leaves. These pamphlets, it's basically, it's a printed sheet of A4 that's been folded. You know, the ones you sometimes had to make at school for projects and things. There's no colour, it's just black and white. The front thing is, "So, you think you might be magic." And then it's just...
Is it in papyrus font?
It's in Comic Sans.
Oh, yes.
And it's a little bit like an introduction. It's nothing overly helpful as such, but it's a bit okay, so all the myths are real, everything you've read about, that's real, it's terrifying, good luck. Yeah, you're either your parent is a god, you were chosen by a god, or you've somewhere down the line you've got some creature blood in your ancestry, a centaur, or a vodnoi, or a fairy. And it's so it's very, very simple, and it's just I know it might seem scary. Here's a couple of people you can talk to if you need to, just to try and figure some things out. There's a couple of numbers, and one of them is Professor Manison's, and it says it's a local leader of a chapter of people who help the leader of the local chapter helping people out.
It's actually quite a helpful pamphlet.
I mean, the good news is that you don't have to sort of do any questing. You can just, chill out. You don't have to, go fight a monster, like we did.
Yeah, you can just go back to fencing or whatever. I mean, for us it was like, hey, you're in immediate mortal danger. This is better.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
okay. Well, the guy who's about to come up in a minute, hopefully, is, he's a professor at the university, but also he knows about this stuff, so if you needed someone to talk to, he'd be your guy. Otherwise, we're around, hopefully not getting murdered, so...
Sure. Thank you. Okay. Right. And as you're sort of saying that, the door opens and Professor Manison walks in and sort of looks around, sort of sees you guys and sort of heads over. Hello, is everything okay? What is going on?
We found another one.
Another one?
Yeah. Basically, we've got a problem that we don't want to deal with anymore, so this is now your problem.
What?
Fred?
Hi.
Professor Manison.
Hello.
So, quick version, soul number 3 was trying to get to this guy, he saw the whole thing, and he knows a lot about swords. Is there a sword god?
Swords?
Or at least a god with like a serious sword problem.
Swords.
Swords and I don't think there's a specific god of swords. Not that I'm
Any
aware
that are like
of.
real big fans of it?
Let me have a look. And he grabs Fred's face and sort of stares at
I thought you were going to say like a book or something for a second.
Nope, just face. Let's see. Yeah, so he sort of stares at his face and is like, oh, interesting. I have not seen one of the, I haven't seen Scion from the British Pantheon in a very long time.
And I imagine we're both
quite
just,
nice.
looking at Elspeth, it's like,
Oh yeah, fully giving her the
Yeah.
side eye.
Suddenly very curious.
I think son of Arthur.
Wait, Arthur? He's not a god.
That's what surprises
Yes,
you after
the
all
myths
this?
Are
That's
real.
the too far
have
for you?
They're all real. Yes.
Yeah, I just thought that was like a little kid story.
Most myths are kids' storybooks these days.
Till they try and stab you.
Wasn't he like a terrible dad anyway?
In what sense?
Depends on the myth. He's not the best guy.
Not a very great dad, I'll give you that.
No, not at all. I mean, I do have a dad.
What's that like?
Does he have a sword?
He's cool. He's really
Does he have a
nice.
beard?
I said earlier I was adopted.
I was making like a
Okay,
snarky
yeah,
comment
alright.
because I don't have one, dude.
Oh, right. Oh. Oh, sorry, man. Does a very... Fred, reaches over and just, really awkwardly pats you on the shoulder.
Look, no, it's fine. I don't want anything to do with him. I'm gonna go get us some food. I'll be right back. Girls, you want anything?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm gonna go up to the bar and order what we had when we were here last night in game.
Yeah, so you go order and Argus like, yeah, it'll be brought over in a bit. And as you come and sit back down, sort of, Manison is sort of said to Fred, once we've sorted out what we're sorting out here, just come to my office, I'll talk to you a little bit, we can get you sorted, we can figure some stuff out. Right. Yes, I think I have figured out the Titan responsible for this breach into the underworld and who is trying to stir up trouble.
I just want to warn you, you're gonna say who it is, and it's gonna be dramatic, and Cleo and I are gonna have no clue who this guy is, so I just want to apologize in advance. Set your expectations.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's Hyperion.
Really?
Oh my god, no, not Hyperion. No,
Yes?
I have no idea.
Elspeth, you should know who this is. You have studied
Oh,
this.
you put me on the spot. Sun Titan, essentially.
Yes, well done.
Before Apollo and before Helios was the sun god. Hyperion was the sun titan. Very powerful, not very friendly, as most titans go. Okay, and did you work out anything else? I mean, what he might be aiming to do here, or is it just to cause destruction?
I think, from what I remember and what I can figure out, I think it is just to cause disruption at this point. So the seeds of chaos.
At this point?
I think I don't know if he's working alone. I think this might be the start of something very big. I think the Titans might be working together to try and do something, but I don't know anything. I don't have any details.
Okay.
I don't think Hyperion himself will be there. It's very difficult for them to influence the mortal world directly, but their children and their spawn they can direct them.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if we will see Hyperion himself, but we might see sort of equivalent of you guys on their side.
Sure. Okay. Wait, as in they can claim people too?
Yes. As your friend said, sometimes Scions are chosen, and sometimes, if a Scion is not chosen or claimed as such, they can be taken by other gods if they have power that didn't sire them, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Any tips for dealing with those?
Well, I will be there to help. Hitting them tends to work.
Oh, we've got good at that so far, so that's our speciality.
Yes. You have, well done. Thank you. My knee still hurts.
You've got to.
Well done, Cleo.
Yeah, we did awesome. And then I'm gonna offer Cleo a fist bump.
I'm not gonna fist bump.
She pauses for a second and then kind of pushes her hair behind her ear like that's what she was trying to do all along.
It's all part of the plan.
Right. Yes. So I think Hyperion, and I think it's just the start of something very big. I'm going to try, after we've hopefully fixed and prevented what is happening today, I'm going to try and get in contact with some more powerful people. Hopefully we can try and find something out about what is happening.
Okay. Just the small hurdle to go past first.
Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna be the end of it, is it?
I don't think so. I think this might just be the beginning. Argus brings your food over. You all eat. Sort of think about what you're about to do. Trying to save Elspeth's mother, whose aid you think has been taken over by the soul of Aeneas. I suppose the main issue with that is you don't know where you're going to be able to stop that, seeing as you don't really know your way around the building, and it might have to be in broad daylight. So we will deal with that hurdle in the next episode, where you're trying to figure out what to do.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
Ah.
We did it, guys. So we've had terrible audio recording this session, and we got through. We did it.
Oh, it's been hell. Absolute hell.
Oh yeah,
It's been a whole thing.
Dreadful.
It's also so hot today. I'm dying.
Yeah. I've got the blinds almost completely closed because the windows are closed as well for the sound.
Yep. I'm so sweaty.
Optimum audio has been achieved. You now have my permission to open your windows.
Shall I record
Yes.
Shall we just do a quick wrap up bit and then?
Heck yeah, give us that outro.
Okay.
And customer service voice on.
Thank you for listening to this episode of A Rendezvous with Destiny. If you want to find out more about future episodes and any behind the scenes photos, that sort of thing, you can follow us on Twitter at RWD_pod. And other episodes are available on iTunes, Spotify or Acast. Just search A Rendezvous with Destiny. Thank you.
Woo! Heck
No.
yeah, that's us. So, what is everyone going to do with this?
This material is unofficial and is not endorsed by Onyx Path. We are claiming no ownership over Onyx Path intellectual properties, game systems, art or stories, which remain the properties of the rights holders. All characters, names and locations used are either public domain or are entirely fictional and bear no intended resemblance to their real life counterparts. If you have any legal issues, please contact us directly. Thank you.